Hello there, fellow humans. Welcome. Alright. There we go. Very nice. Hold on, I'm gonna have to mute that. Okay. 6 splits. 78, so it's gonna be about 12 P2s per split. That's okay. I mean, it's a 38 car split, so that's what's gonna happen anyway. LMP2 drivers. Okay. I'm probably gonna be like half a year off the pace now, but let's see, what's the 29? Yikes. 32.4. Okay, that's a good shoot for. 31.2. Okay. If it ends with 1, then that'd be fine. Okay, allocating splits. We've seen this before. Let's see if it works. Let's see if there is a race. No, it's still allocating splits. Is it broken? That would be very unfortunate. How's the status? It's on orange. Oh, that's from yesterday. Oh boy. Well, at least I'm not the only one that has the allocating split problem. Okay. I mean, I could jump into a practice server in the meantime still, but unfortunately that doesn't work because then you miss it if it actually goes. So now I'm just sitting here. Alright. Where am I? I don't know. Like, I think that's too big of a bar to clear to get there. Especially because of this one where I did FUJI. I lost quite a lot of rating because I was bedoinked. 2, 2, 2, 7, 3. Okay. In the case that doesn't work, what do we have starting next? 10 minutes till ELMS, okay. So if I'm not in the splits in 8 minutes, then I'm just gonna jump over. Yeah, it's broken. At least it's not a problem on my end, I guess. It would suck though if I register for the other one and then this one goes through. Let's see. What's the actual time that goes? I can look at the clock over there. Oh, 03. Yeah, it's just broken. It's not gonna work. It is broken? I mean, the daily races should be working. Schedule. Okay, so if I'm not in this race by the next 7 minutes, then I'm just gonna do that, because like, what the heck. What are your servers, people? What are your servers? Why do they not work? That's a funny name. All servers are at capacity. Yeah, that's great. I already registered. What is your problem, bruv? What? That makes no sense. Okay. Some other people can load in. I can't. This probably means I'm not in split 1, because it's probably split 1 that booted. Let's see. It also sucks, because if it doesn't work, then my rating's just... Well, if it doesn't start, then it doesn't start, so... Nope, well, I'm not allowed to race. Split 1's allowed to race, but I'm not. That's great. Yup. Allocating splits. It's Monday, yeah. What the hell? I mean, one split started. Mine didn't. What a load of bogus. Should have released the bogus properly on Friday. Because now it don't work anymore. Nope. I don't want that. I don't want that to happen. Split 1 of 5 says. As a split 1 is started, so I'm probably like not in split 1. Because then I would be in. Yep, it's broken. What a load of bullshit. Can I still no, I can't unregister even. What is wrong with this fucking game, man? The problem is the last time I had this problem, it did count, even though half people didn't get in this one. Hold on, what was that? This one, where like all these people after that they just didn't get in, and obviously they lost all the rating. I think I don't know if they did lose rating, but yeah, that would suck. I mean, if it doesn't go and I don't lose rating, whatever. If I do, then is there anything happening on the Discord? Game restarting, huh? This ain't going, is it? I'm not gonna drive some stupid bronze race. And if the Imola one's gone, I'm not gonna. I don't even know what's the next one. It's probably like the. I think it's Spa or Fuji. I don't want to do that. It's broken. The problem, like, if I go into the Imola race now, and it works, then 1 minute. What's upcoming? Type fixed Spa 20. Oh, I don't want to do that. It's not working. Whatever. I'm trying to get into Imola. Fuck this shit. Daily. I hope it's still time. Okay, good. Still got in. Oh, good. Yeah, forget it. It's 12 minutes. That's broken. Ew. If I'm back from Imola, I think it's gonna still say allocating splits. Watch it. Whatever. Starts in 1 minute. Allocating splits. Now watch this one not up. See? Poof! Instant. Meanwhile, broken. Great servers you have there, Lemu. Great servers you have. Jesus. Oh well. Gonna lose all my rating, and then now we're gonna go in here and let's see. Oh well. Not gonna waste my time with not racing. Okay, that's working. Very nice. Probably have to do like 5. What is this? Split 1. Well, of course I'm in split 1. I'm like 32th. God damn it. Okay, there's 10, and am I the worst placed? 6, 13, 21. So yeah, like I'm literally the top split bottom bitch now. Oh no. I mean, load this setup. Ay, 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 ay. How many laps do we have? 5. Yeah, gonna put that in. Now, I think this can't get any worse. It's all just Ginetta P3. I mean, kind of appreciate it because it's the only one. Because the other one, like is left-hand drive, which is just like the Ligier's left-hand drive, which is right-hand drive, is the wrong kind of. Ligier's on the wrong side. I don't know why they do that. I don't know why you build a race car where you sit on the wrong side. It's like every single race car ever built, you sit on the left side. And that Ligier was like, nope, we're going to sit on the right. Because they're a bunch of posh British geezers that don't know where to drive. Even though Ligier is, I think, a French company, so I don't know why the heck they're sitting on the wrong side. Okay. Yeah, I am the worst P2. So I'm basically, as long as I finish top 5, I'm gonna get something good here. Let's see. Trying to get into S2 so that I can promptly be returned to S1 once I do a single hypercar race. Because this is the only car I can actually drive. Alright, fast. And safe. I can drive the hypercars fast but not safe. Or safe but not fast. Hope they do something to the tire model for those. Still. Needs a bit of love. But I don't know if they fix the LMP2 my tires go to infinite degrees. But I haven't had it so far. I haven't had it happen so far here. Wait. Alright. Wait. Oh, let's go. Wait. Now, just gonna take a chill. See if this is gonna be one where it's gonna be wet or not. Because I so far had 3 that got wet and 4 that didn't. Wait. Still cold. But yeah. Though out of all the tracks, I think Imola's probably... Imola and Fuji is probably where I'm the fastest with the P2. And Sebring, unfortunately. If you don't like driving, but... I would have had the option to do like 20 minutes of practice for Spa and then drive that, but nah. Spa's nice, but nah. .36.4. Well, I am sleeping, so snooze. That's too deep. What the hell am I doing? Whoop! .35, well... These laps do not matter, as everybody's gonna improve. Do I know anybody here now? Have to watch out for that one Canadian guy that's trying to kill me. But luckily he's not in here, I think. I did report him for the attempted wrecking, but nothing happened, so probably don't bother. 32.8 already. Bad. P3. Well, I mean, they're all gonna jump me still, so. .33 is just not split one worthy in any way, shape, or form. Oh, that one's gone. See, this is my fundamental problem. I always tend to just overshoot corners, or like run wide on the exit because I go into the corner too quickly and too late. .32.8 though. I mean, there are going to be some much quicker laps coming out there. That is not the end of it at all. Tires are about to be there. To 5 down. Ugh. Can I get perfect exit here just to get set up the last lap? Oh, 31.9, there we go. I can't do that. Okay, here come the times. 31, 31, 31, 31, 31. Yeah. Oh, Brabner's all in the pits. It's one position I can't lose. Okay, much better exit here. I don't know whether like using the high-speed gears for this is the correct choice, because Imola's not really high-speed track. But I don't know, all the Coach Dave setup and the LM setup both use the high-speed gears. I don't know if that's the correct choice there. Gotta be, though. Because, like, I never hit the end of 6th gear, so... even on the straight. That is... despicably slow through there. Jump that, jump that. I mean, I need 8 tenths to 4th. I don't think I'm gonna get that in the last sector here. Nope. Oh, wow. Where'd that come from? Where did those 3 tenths come from? Oops. Right, those guys in the pits. Alright, 32.5, did it again. Very nice, beautiful, excellent. And I have 0.1 lap of fuel. I have no idea where that 3 tenths of the ink came from, but here we go. Okay, fill up the car to the fullest. Don't want to have to stop from the pit lane because I don't. And I need some hydration. Yo. I mean, there is another Fuji race at 10. I could do that, but I don't think I will because it's probably not going to work either. And then, it's all gone. I'm just going to wait. I'm going to check after this if it still says starting now. And then I'm going to check Jardia's stream because he got in split 1. When it's over, so I can check whether I'm gonna lose my rating or not. Oh well. Alright, now. This is a bit tricky here because, as I figured out, you have a absolute gigantic advantage in the pit stops if you save that lap. Well, basically, you pit lap 15. It says you have 15 laps, you don't. So if you save that 0.3, 0.4 laps, by just basically just lift it down there, like from the DHL to the braking zone, just lift there, then you're fine. You have a massive advantage. Now the problem is, if it gets wet, then that fuel saving is for nothing. I mean, you will have like 3 seconds less pit stop time, but you'll basically just lose that all on the track. So if it does rain, it's 62 liters, otherwise it's 55. Okay. Now trying to keep all the fuel in the car. 74.8. It is, I mean, it's 5 liters a lap. So basically I have to save like about 2 liters. That can't go out. If I go plus 1 lap, it's estimates 499 and targets 497, so it's like minimal. I have no idea how I'm P5, by the way. Oh look, let's try one. Yeah, the split didn't start, so now I'm not on Fuji, and I said I'm on Imola. But yeah, how's it going? So the other one didn't work, but this one did, so I'm here now. But yeah. It is the same race, basically, just on a different track and an hour shorter. So, yeah.
Green flag.
Green, 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 green. Epic. Epic racing. I'm gonna make this guy scared. I think it is important to do those kind of things. It's like attack at a point where you have absolutely no intention of actually passing, but just attack for the sake of making them absolutely petrified that you're gonna send it. Oh my, why does everybody... I followed them. Oh no, I'm an idiot. Fuck, what the hell? Oh my, no. Okay, it's already over. Yeah, it's already... I'm gonna have to wait out the entire field. And I have to... Oh, fucking hell. Oh well. There goes everything, actually. Did not expect that snap. Well. I have slight damage, but don't think that's gonna do anything. I mean, the wheel's still straight, and it doesn't drive weird, so it's fine. It's fine. Hey. Oh. Let's go. Platinum Pro. I doubt that, mate. You're last. And I am also last, so I doubt that for me too. Alright. 20 seconds. It is gonna grow to about 30 seconds because I'm gonna have to like drive through all these guys. And they're slow. Because they do that stuff. Wait. Oh. Let's go. I mean, if it does get wet, then still a lot could change because some of these guys are like generationally bad in the wet. And yeah, you could make something out of that. 20 seconds is nothing when you're 5 seconds a lap slower in the wet. Yeah. It's a bit unfortunate. Oh well. Oi! I don't need... What body damage am I supposed to have? Frickin' Seal Master. What are you? 8. Okay, so I have a couple to go through. 7th. Yeah, like that's the worst thing you can do because they're just not gonna care. They're just gonna go wide. You can't try to go around the outside there because they will not care and they will kill you. Driving style okay. 0800 Wayne. That's hilarious. What are you... That's the leader. What is he doing? God damn. Well, this time I died by myself because I... was too slow. We're F1. This is better game. This is much better game. You know. There's no point repairing it because I don't feel any damage. Like, it doesn't feel slow or anything. Probably gonna be like the 34s or something. Like I'm gonna lose some time, but don't. Yeah, this is the problem about tracks like this, where the racing line crosses the track a lot. Like here, you're in the inside, then the racing line is on the outside again. That's like the worst kind of track for multi-class because now here again, you see now. Racing line's on the outside, and then the next corner, it's on the outside there. So it always basically crosses the track. So you have very little places where everything's... Who's dead? Somebody back there died. See, inside, outside, and now here. You go back to the inside here. And here to get a better exit, you rocket this way, and then you go back. So it is pretty tricky to get something done and be safe about it, because like on Le Mans, it's all straight, you can just pass people. And in the Porsche pit curves, you gotta go around the outside. But here, it's all just, I mean, you can't pass anybody in this section at all. There, 36. Look at where they are. Jesus, that hurts me brain. Causes pain. I have 11 laps of fuel. Just see. I saved just a tiny amount of fuel. Because if it stays dry, I'm obviously gonna go for the 15th lap. Then, like, I'm cooked. See, this is the problem as well. Like, you can't, because now he's gonna drift over. Obviously, I'm gonna have to go around the outside and do it like that. That was P1 there. Gotta be careful. You gotta be careful with P1. Okay. There. The thing is, they're probably never gonna put the LMP1s into the game. Like the Porsche, the Audi, and stuff like that, because they all had custom electronics. per every single track. That's pretty much impossible to do in game. Unless you like say, okay, we'll just take the Le Mans power map and just transfer it to everything else, which isn't very realistic then. I assume those power maps are just public now because nobody's ever going to use them again. So what's the point? Still, applying them in game would be painful, so I don't think they're going to ever do the LMP ones. But there's Shanghai, there's Nürburgring, there's a couple of WEC tracks that WEC has been on since 2012 that are not in the game. And I think those are the ones they should put in next. I think there's one missing. There was Shanghai and Sebring's already in. The ELMS tracks are in. Obviously the Asian Le Mans series tracks aren't in the game. Oh. I think there's one missing where WEC erased. That isn't in the game. Besides, besides Nürburgring and Shanghai. The problem is, once you lose like 20 seconds like I did, you're never gonna get those back. So I'm gonna have to hope that somebody DNFs or something. Or like has mad damage. Nope. I mean, that's not gonna be enough. Yeah, recover the spin, keep trucking. See? They're fine. But yeah, two just did oof each other. If I did that in a hypercar, I'd just die. So that's the lovely thing about the P2. You can just do stuff you can't do with other cars. You just throw it into a corner, and it goes. 33.2 on the last lap, so yeah. The damage isn't really reducing my pace at all. I mean, my brain damage is, but the car damage isn't. Whoopah! Yeah, 25 seconds to P4, that is something you cannot gain back. Unless they all die. 8.0 laps now, because I'm gonna have to fuel save quite a bit still. Quite a bit of fuel saving there. Gonna happen. Gonna save about 0.2 laps of fuel. Yep. Big lift. And if you do, I mean, this is also a great exercise at fuel save racing. Because normally, if you save the fuel intelligently, you don't actually lose any time. Because you just let it roll, but because you're slower, you brake later, and then you can basically still go the same pace as before, while not using as much fuel. And that is a very, very important skill to have in a game like this. Because there is a couple of races where fuel saving is everything. Probably gonna end up being Fuel Jesus for Imola instead of Italian Jesus, who's Hey. See, I now did a almost quicker lap. Let's see if it almost 200. 14,000 I was 14,000th slower, but I used 0.4 liters less fuel. That is the one skill that I really need to build on in the P2 as well. Because like, if I can be as fast as everybody else while driving much more efficient, then I can drive out 1, maybe 2 laps, even obviously not in this race. You could drive out 2 laps, but you're really slow then. And if I'm a lot more efficient at the same pace, then that is a huge advantage in the pits. Favorite fruit? I mean, I don't know. What are fruits? You know, I would say something like strawberry, but that's a nut. You know, and I think name some fruits. Is banana a fruit, or because bananas are good? And I saved enough fuel. I'm quicker. Let's just gained a 10th with Lyco, like lifting. Sure, it only helps on Imola, but if I can like transfer the distance to lifting and braking to other tracks, and that's a really big advantage. I can make use of that drastically. I mean, I gained about 2 seconds on the guys ahead. Realistically, I would gain about 5 in the pits, so it's not enough, you know, obviously. But also, I don't know if it's gonna rain this one. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Everybody got through the GT field without any damage. Without any death and calamity. Which is unfortunate for me, great for them. But yeah, I don't know, I'd probably say banana or something like that. How is this a quicker lap than the previous? What? This was terrible. This was a terrible lap. How is that one faster? Makes no sense. Also, the thing is, like, you can't really lift if you're driving against GTs. Because obviously if you drive past them and then you lift, then... Oops. Thank you, buddy. That is exactly how you want to do it, right? He delays his turn-in by a bit. And I just yeet through the inside. I lose a 10th, he loses a 10th, we're both happy. Well, I thought the guy in P4's name is Baldini. Unfortunately, it's not. And this is obviously another thing that very smart racecraft does. You anticipate the GT, and then instead of just steaming into him, you lift before, because you can't get past him. So you can use that as a fuel saving opportunity, so that you lose the time in a meaningful way. Because you're gonna lose the time anyway. But if you go full steam and then brake hard, then there's your fuel gone and your tires gone. But if you save it by pulling out, then you can gain a massive advantage there. Who's dead now? Worst place on the track to read a chat message. Well, second worst. The worst one's about Minerali. See, I saw the Wargaming Battle Pass. It's just, it's getting pathetic, you know. It's like, what the... I think the most expensive one is like 20 euros. Like, what the f... For a battle pass? For a gaming battle pass? You know, like, what the f... Like, right now, you see? I can't get past this guy until the exit or the corner. So I'm just gonna lift before the corner, or like here, I'm gonna just lift out, because I will drive into him either way. So I will just end up where he is. Okay, McLaren Smith has been spinalad. But you know, they're not losing time, really, because I lost so much that... If they change variety going on color. Well, they kind of just, like... made it harder and more expensive to get good rewards. I mean, it shouldn't be... It should be either or, right? Like, either you make it harder to get the new rewards at the same price, or you just have a better pass that's more expensive. You know, because if the better rewards are harder to get, they're not better. You know? It's the same way as, like, if you earn 40k... If you earn 40k for working 80 hours... let's be more realistic. But if you earn 80k for working 60 hours a week, you'd be much better off earning 45k for 30 hours a week, you know? Because you have more life available to you. So, unless you don't have one, then sure, office hours great, but it's the same with the battle pass, you know? Pay more to have to play more. Pretty much, I mean, the missions that you get with the more expensive pass are more difficult. And... fuck. The big extra rewards you get are crates. So, yeah. There is not going to be the wets in this race, by the way, which is very unfortunate. This is a dry version of this race. So unless we have some major fuckery, I will be last, and my rating will disappear into the toilet. I mean, I really don't like this kind of event, though, because I only drive it because it's Imola, and Imola, I like Imola. And the other one is, I don't know. Spa, I think, yeah. The other one is Spa. So I drive this one because, you know, but I don't like the triple class races that aren't on Spa or Le Mans. Because you only have like 10 cars per class, which is just nothing. I think any race series that has below 15 cars is not valid. Nice off-road skill, thank you. That quest isn't the same as normally play. Quest to make, yeah, like the battle. I would understand if like the regular daily missions would fill up the battle pass, right? That will be, you know, and then you know, you do that, but your daily missions and your battle pass missions are two different type of missions. It's like you have to do two. Like, and a lot of the battle pass missions are dumb as hell, you know, where like you have to drive a frickin' Chinese tank destroyer for some reason. See, the first 4 guys they're going through, they saved that extra lap as well because they're smart cookies like me. And there's 4 guys in the pits. I mean, this is split 1, you know, that's where the gamers sit. And it is also prime time, so that's where when the gamers are awake. So can I... Yeah, exactly. It's just like... 5.3, okay, I'll be fine. I mean, I'd like to be P6, but it's never gonna happen. Fortunately, in this one. I mean, I'm definitely gonna do one more. Because this is gone tomorrow, and then Like tomorrow there's a new race catalog. Obviously I don't do bronze races. Because, you know, GT3s. There should really be a different rating for GTs than for prototypes. Like have GT3 and GTE have one type of rating and then have LMP2 and Hypercar have. Or even like slap P3 in there as well. Just have a different rating for GTs. You know. That's the way it would be optimal. Have a prototype rating and a GT rating. I have 1.6 liters of fuel. Gotta be careful. What is the most similar to Gran Turismo on PC? I'm looking for something simple. It allows me to get good. Just get this one. Just get this one, bruv. To like minimally lift.
Time 1:50.
What the?
0.06.
Unsafe release. Unsafe release. What the heck? I just got clobbered. But yeah, I can highly recommend Le Mans Ultimate. You have to fucking reverse as well. So the guy with the drive-through, right? He's still gonna be ahead of me because I got fucked so badly. I lost at least another 10 seconds from that. I lost at least another 10 seconds. Or I mean probably like 5 or 6 seconds I lost there from having to like literally reverse in the pit lane because I got Aston Martin. Don't turn fucking dipshit. Alright. All he has to do is not turn in at the first opportunity. Just wait like literally 3 meters to turn. That's all you gotta do. Nope. Doesn't do that. Uncool. See like what P is he? Oh, P2, well I guess. Guess he didn't want to give up any millisecond that he had to. Oi. Oh. My balls. Yeah, I lost another 10 seconds from that stupidity. I wonder what happened there. Oh, I am not last. Let's go. Rip McLaren Smith. But yeah, that was a slight disruption. You wanna know something funny? World Tanks Blitz is already down to the number of players that it had in July last year. Oh, another DNF. What the fuck? Huh? Where is he? Wait, does he have another drive-thru? Wait, did he pit? What are you doing? Holy fuck, mate. Oh, sane rejoin. I mean, I did the math. Well, to be honest, I let Slop do the math for me. If there is a 18% year-on-year average player reduction for Blitz. And if it keeps going as is, then it's going to reach 0 by mid-2030. If we assume that the trend to be continue as is. Alright, they're all DNF now. I'm P7! Not bad, I guess. Feisty. Yeah, I mean, I compared Decembers with each other, right? I didn't do like other days. I compared December with December with December from 2021 to 25. It's a 18% average decrease and a I mean, basically from December 2023 to December 2025, it halved in the player number. The average player number, because the peak player number doesn't really matter. Like, it can be like one day. Like, imagine, you know, like, imagine they're giving away a tier 10 tank. Everybody logs in, claims a tier 10, and logs out again. You know, that kind of stuff. So, peak player doesn't really matter. But the average player number has decreased. Oh, who's dead? Oh, there, I can see the smoke. Big smoke. The average player number has decreased by half. Like, why are you in the middle of the frickin' Golumpa? Oh, so Malolepsy. He died because Colomar didn't rejoin properly, and then he crashed into me as well. I'm gonna have to watch that. What was that, lap 16? 2 laps ago, right? Where the oopsie happened. Yeah, plus 1 lap, plus 2 laps. So we're gonna have to watch lap 16 and lap 17 again, see what happened there. I mean, I'm kind of surprised that I still did a 33 low track limit. 33.2 here with the damage car. I mean, it's more damage now than it was before that hit, but yeah. Well, all in all, I'm okay with this. Could have been better, but you know, I threw it away, so it's okay. Yeah, it's like I'm not gonna be mad at my mistakes. I'm only gonna be mad at other people's mistakes because my mistakes I can control. You know, it's like it's my fault. What am I gonna do about it? I'll do it better next time. Don't be a loser, buy a diffuser. I'm already plenty paranoid about other things. I don't need to be paranoid about a freaking video game. Well, I am paranoid about that one Canadian guy that's still trying to kill me. So I hope he just forgets that I just hope that he just forgets me. Or I hope that I never see him in a race ever again. Because that guy has like... I believe him that he's trying to do it again, you know, if he remembers. Radar user rate. But yeah, if you want to get into a racing game, I highly recommend this one. This is, I mean, sure, it depends though, like what you want to achieve. Do you want to like casually race, or do you want to sim race? Like, do you eventually want to get a wheel and like, you know, like this and sort of drive faster? Oh, we have another one. Lord, P6. Martinez. They all made it. They all made it half an hour without incident, and now they're all dead. 4 people are dead. And that's why you never DNF. If you can drag the car back to the pits, if the car still has enough wheels to go to the pits and repair, if the car has enough wheels to drive it, you keep driving, because you never know what's going to happen. Even if you're a lap down, some people might still DNF. It's not like Forza Motorsport. Forza Motorsport is trash. I take it from somebody that paid full price for it, and then, yeah. So, Forza Horizon, though, I definitely recommend. There's gonna be Forza Horizon 6 soon, so Forza Horizon 5 might be really cheap. Even though Forza Horizon 5 and Forza Horizon 4 kind of have the same plot, so you can get either. Obviously, Forza Horizon 4 isn't supported anymore, and they don't really do like challenges anymore and something like that. But you can still just do the campaign and everything. Obviously, online racing is just dead. But like, if you want to just casually race and have fun, then you probably like something like that. If you want to sim race, then a great way to start is Race Room, because Race Room's free. Like, Race Room is free to play, and like, even if you like want a certain car, one car is like €5. You know? Compare that to a Tank and Blitz. It's not a lot, you know, €5 for a car. Obviously, you only get one livery, right? Like, if you, let's say, you want to buy a GT3, you buy the Mercedes GT3, you're only going to get one livery of Mercedes GT3 for the €5. So you're not going to get all of them, but obviously that's fair. So I definitely try out Race Room. It sort of works with the controller as well. If you like Race Room, or if you want to get a wheel, then this is what I recommend. Because this is the greatest sim racing game on the planet. Get bent iRacing. I'm not paying for your damn subscription. The thing is, if iRacing had a free tier, or like had a entry paid tier, right, I'd be perfectly fine with it. But the thing is, in iRacing, you have to buy the subscription, right? And then in the game, with the subscription, you can like buy tracks and cars and everything. However, if you stop paying the subscription, those cars are gone as well. But you don't subscribe to those cars, like you buy them. So if you stop paying the subscription, all the purchases that you made, they're gone. So that's a bit stupid. Here with this game, you have a Race Control Pro subscription that allows you to race in championship races. But all the cars and everything, you just buy that, and it's yours. Well, not really yours because, you know, license agreement, but it belongs to you. Theoretically. Ugh. I'm in hell again. What's that? Someone bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the gravel. Maybe, I don't know. Give it an ACC, but I couldn't do shit with the controller. Yeah, those kind of games, like a little more ultimate as well. You don't want to play these with a controller. Like you want to have a wheel for sim racing. Because this is basically better ACC. I say that as having played exactly about 7 minutes of ACC. Because I raced the GT3 and I was like, nope. Like, the only reason I would jump into a GT3 is just to have like to literally just waste time, you know, just to have like a throwaway race of like, oh well, the race I actually want to do is in 40 minutes, but I don't want to go back to the other house, so I'm just gonna do a GT race to kill the time. Because that's the fun part about this. There's a sim racing setup and a photo studio setup, and that's it. The rest of the damn place is empty. So, well, sort of empty. So it probably is like the worst house to rob ever, because the only valuable things in here are like screwed to the floor. So yeah, I gotta be very careful here because the front right is broken. The front right's broken, and I can really feel it let go, especially in that corner. Because all the other corners, like this one, you know, it's a left side turn, so the left side front being broken isn't that big of a deal, right? So that's the paradoxical thing. The unloaded side being broken is what has to scare you, right? Because if you have the front right damaged, and you have a left turn, right? Then it's gonna be fine because the pressure on the wheel is gonna keep it there, right? Like you don't have to worry. But if you go the other way, where the wheel's unloaded, that's when it's gonna go. Like this corner. That's where it would just whoop. Because if you load the damaged side, especially if it's like as minorly damaged as this, then it's gonna hold it. Just the really weird part about it. You aimed for me, T1. Jesus. You got missile barrages ongoing right here. Jesus. Don't act like you don't know. Jeez, what are you doing, lads? Oh yes, I remember. Also, I always put in 1 lap too much fuel. Like, I know it's 25 laps, but I always put in 1 lap too many. Well, I mean, P6 could be worse. I mean, I am statistically the worst driver in this lobby, so qualifying P4 and finishing P6 I think is a pretty damn solid result. Even though it could have been a higher placement, and it could have definitely been P5. I could have also gotten Flurry. Like, it would have been 4th if I wouldn't have fucked up. So obviously that requires me not fucking up in the future if I wouldn't have fucked up in the past. But yeah. Alright. Last lap. But yeah. I mean, sim racing games like this, you really want to have a wheel. Like, it's they're designed and built around like having a wheel to race with, and you don't want to like. Ideally, you don't want to buy one of those like Logitech wheels, because what's going to happen is, obviously, if you don't enjoy it and you can sell it, you didn't lose any money, and that's fine. But the same is true for like middle level kits, like this one. And if you don't like it, you can still sell it used, but you don't have to like upgrade it really. I mean, I'm eventually going to have to upgrade my pedals, but I don't think I'm going to have to like upgrade the wheelbase unless it breaks, because you know it has enough oomph. It has enough oomph for me. I already have barely working fingers, so can't put more pressure on them either. Alright, P6. P in the sink and P6. Alright. See, this is like, I could never drive this car, ever. Because it's just, you just sit on the wrong side and look at the giant pillar there. Like, you can't see anything out of this car. Yeah, if you look at the other ones. See, here you're sitting on the correct side. But here, like, you just got this gigantic pillar in front of your face. So, I don't know why they made it that big. I mean, the only reason could be safety, but yeah, it feels like everybody's driving the Ginetta anyway. I don't know if the Ginetta's actually faster, because I don't know. Like, LMP3 is the only category I've never driven, ever. Let's see. It still says allocating splits. Okay, so my split's broken. That's great. That's great news. That's great news. So I will not lose any rating or anything if I don't. The other didn't get in there. Oh, good. But yeah. Well, do I lose all my rating? No, because that is a wet experience. It's a wet experience. It's a wet experience. Just gotta wait 14 minutes now, though, unfortunately. Which kinda, you know, they could do the like independent of each other, especially here, because what you have here, like in bronze, it makes sense because you have like every 20 minutes. That makes sense, right? So then, boom. The problem is, I think they should do them every 15 minutes though, so that you have like 45 minutes till the next one starts. Because now you again have to wait 10 minutes till the same one starts again. The same problem is here, right? Because you have 3. It is now 21:10, and the last one, 21:0. Right, it went out 12 minutes ago, so you have to like wait half the time to get to the next one, which is kind of annoying. So I think they should, like with the bronze race, it's pretty easy because it's every 20 minutes and they're 20-minute races, so they just make them every 15 minutes. Problem solved. Here in the hype, the problem with the silver and the gold is that they're different race length, right? This is 20-minute race and the other one are 40-minute races, so you have to like make them different lengths. And that's another problem. Like if you do the 20-minute race, you've got to wait half an hour for that 20-minute race to start again, because it's only every, like, it lasts 36 minutes and it starts every 48, 24, 48, whatever comes after 48 plus 24. Don't ever do math on stream. But yeah, you have to wait a bit over an hour to get there again, which is a bit annoying. Well, an hour and 12 minutes to be precise. Special event, there's nothing going on. Wick Weekly. Nope. How's this looking? Papaya rules. Oh, from tomorrow it's Mercedes. Hold on. What's the track? Race control will be down for maintenance from 3rd March 11. Yeah, well, I know that. Okay, what do we have for next week from March 3rd? GT3, don't care. Prototype, fixed. Silverstone, okay. Prototype Classic Tour into Lagos, LMP2 WEC. LMS Sprint Trophy, Monza, okay. But the WEC version, not the Curva Grande version, okay. Hyper Sprint Series Imola. Well, I might race the Hyper Sprint Series Imola a little bit. We'll see. I mean, I will be slower with the hypercar than the P2, though. So there's that. Huh. What do I do? What do I do in 11 minutes? I mean, I have practiced enough. I'm not gonna do that. What do I do? If I practice for something else, I'm gonna be slower in the P2. I have an idea. Hold on. Online championship. So next one. Sebring, okay. Schedule. Wait, why can't I practice for Sebring now? That's stupid. Because I'm registered for Fuji, so I can't practice for Sebring. Come on. Boring. I could do this one, but there's not. I wouldn't. I couldn't do the Imola race if I do that or try that. I mean, I'm not gonna do that. That's too late. I'm not gonna stay up that long. I got a life to live, people. All right. How's Jardia doing? He's P2. Okay. You know, Calistro, if you're still here, here's a fun story. I ordered something off Amazon, right? Eight items, same product, right? 8 identical items. You would think that and it's not really anything that can break or anything, right? So you would think, okay, they're just gonna throw it into a box, right? No. 8 different individual envelopes. 8 frickin' envelopes of stuff. So I don't know if like AI is doing the packages now. I think it is. But yeah, it's just whack. That is just absolutely whack. That's funny. Absoluto wacko. Yeah. I mean, it's like that big. It's bowl cream, you know? No, it's not, but something similar. It's not lube. Just gotta say that. It's not lube. But yeah. Also, the poor Amazon guy had to work till 7 p.m. to deliver because it got delivered 2 hours ago. Like, what the hell is he doing? What the hell is he doing, man? But yeah, wacko dude. Either way. Ugh. You know, I'm the kind of guy that like puts things on lists and then buys it in bulk when it's cheap, and then have it last till it's cheap the next time. Or it's the same with like other products, you know. When I need something, I'm just gonna wait till it's on discount because I don't need it now. I try to live my life in a way where I don't need anything right now, where I can like wait 3 months and be like, all right, fine. Except when something like badly breaks or something, you know, then it's something else. But I did gain rating for that, paradoxically, for P6. It doesn't. It never shows you how the percentage anymore, though. It like a year ago, it used to show you more than the percentage. Like it used to show you the percentage gain, but it never showed you the total percentage, so you didn't know anything. Okay, you finished. Okay, low down. You beat 4 drivers with a higher rank. A race you lost to 0 drivers. See, this is what gained me a rating because I didn't lose to anybody with a lower rank. What is that? Contact. Yeah, actually, I have to watch the replay. I'm stupid. Why am I sitting here? I've gotta watch the replay. Why am I sitting here for 5 minutes doing nothing? We gotta find out what happened in lap 16. It's a long-term improvement thing. I wouldn't care about my ranking. Well, I don't either. I just find it funny that like when there's 30 people and you're 12th, you lose rating, but when you're 6th out of 10, you gain. It's kind of funny. Like here's the thing. If I'm never gonna go back down to B3, and if I ever do, I'm just too quick, and I'll just be back in a second, right? But when it comes to S2, I would just end up in in LMP2 because this is the only class where I can be an S2 driver, like where I can sort of go with the top pace. You know, if I drive a hypercar race, being S2 is bad because I'll just lose. Especially GT3 is even worse, you know, because there's so many more GT drivers. There's so many more GT drivers that I would just like lose all my rating and it'll just be gone anyway. Because of what happened in lap 16. My lord, lips. Okay, run wide there. Clarence Smith was already dead here. this guy, Malolebzi, crashed into Kolompa. Boink! And then he didn't have a wing. Oh, that's him. Okay, then... Okay, there he is. Okay, he DNF'd before I arrived. Then he's standing there without a wing. What? Are you fucking brain dead? Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. He's standing there the entire time. Nobody's approaching. Nobody's coming. Right? And here are the people. Right? Look at that. And now he starts moving. What the fuck, bro? What the fuck? Okay, what happened to McLaren Smith? Oh. He just spin out, I guess. Time is more than money. Well, true, but money can buy you time. Right. Right. Oh, he lost the wing. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I see. I see. 7 splits. Damn! It's Nagamuchi again. Hope he doesn't crash this time. Okay, let's check for our Canadian friend. If he's registered. Then I'm gonna unregister. No, I'm not, but it would be funny. I don't know if you know Colester, but there's a Canadian guy that's trying to kill me. But he's not registered, I think. Yep. There's only 16 LMP3s, okay, but the problem is they're all going to be in split 1. Ah! That's why I don't like 3 cars, because if you're in split 1, right, like your rating is high, you're going to end up with the LMP3s. Because obviously they're going to get assigned to the highest splits first, right? Like, they're going to fill splits from the top. There's probably going to be like 8 LMP3s in split 1 and 8 LMP3s in split 2. And then the LMP2s and the GT3s are split up, and then like the 7 splits, so like split 4, 5, 6, and 7 are probably just going to be like 5 P2s and 20 GTs each. Well, I mean, there is 77 LMP2s in 7 splits, so we're going to have 11 LMP2s per split on average. Probably less in split 1 because they have the LMP3s in there. That's why I don't like 3 split races that are only 38 split cars, because you end up with 10. Like over 12. There is always going to be more GT3s. I mean, look at this. Hold on. If we go into the bronze races online, there's probably like 1,000 people registered for the next GT race. Hold on, let's see. LMGT3 Cup. How many do we have? Well, only 184, but it starts in 16 minutes. So obviously everybody's in the race right now, but yeah, this is gonna be a lot more when it comes to start. Probably, I mean, they're all. This is probably, I think, one of the most popular races as well. Nobody really drives hypercar. I mean, if you look at hypercar, hold on. Yeah, that doesn't work. Because I tried to drive the Interlagos hypercar, the Hypersprint series. Nobody really drives the Hypersprint series like this one. You know, 17 registered. Well, but it's always like 1 or maximum 2 splits there. Obviously, nobody's registered for this because it's. You need Race Control Pro. Oh, it's a dangerous Frenchman. That's register. Okay, that's dangerous. French danger. But yeah, like the rank matters less for like me personally, but it matters more in terms of like what races you end up in, right? Because obviously if I'm S2, then I'm not going to have fun racing in GT or in hypercar because I'm not good enough in those classes to race against other S2 drivers. Whereas in LMP2, I am very much good enough to race against other S2 drivers. So it's fun. However, if you're an S2 driver and you race this race, then you're going to end up with some 3s in the race, which are annoying. I don't like them. I wish they would just like not do that. And not because they're like annoying to overtake or anything. It's not that. It's just like they waste space in splits that I would love to have filled with LMP2s instead. You know, like imagine 11 P2s, imagine 18 P2s, and 20 GT3s. It's a better split. There is the other race, of course, that is only LMP2, LMP3. That's also 40 minutes, but there's no GT in there. Yeah. In 40 minutes, you lap the LMP3s like once, because they're sort of decent on pace. Like they're like 2-3 seconds quicker than the GTs. Depends on the track though, because on Imola the LMP3s aren't much quicker. But on the power tracks like Le Mans, the LMP3s are a bit quicker because they have their top speed. Hold on. Shit, quality's already started. I'm late to the party. Oh well, still gonna get 5 laps. Oh, it's Gnipe is in here. Okay, so what? Oh wait, I have this like weird telemetry thing up there that I don't know how to turn it on. I can't see what lap it is. God fucking damn it. How do I turn that off? What the fuck? So check that. Like I have a weird frame counter up there that blocks the lap amount. That's really weird and random. I mean, I had it before. I have no idea what button combination turns it on though, or off for that matter. Did it accidentally? I think it's an in-game thing though. I don't know if it is. Kind of be annoying if I just couldn't see the amount of laps that we're on. I mean, I can see the top of it. I can see that it's like a 1 at the top. But oops. That's no bueno. I'm gonna have the amount of laps here anyway, but would love to turn that off and also disable it permanently. Oop-de-doop. finish qualifying, go through the settings, and then try and find it, because I don't think it's an AMD thing. Could be an AMD thing. Like, it's either an AMD thing, because it's not a Steam thing, I know that. I think it's not a Steam thing. The Steam thing looks different, I think. Like, it could either be a Steam overlay, which I doubt, AMD overlay, or in-game. And if it's in-game, then I can just find it in the settings, I guess. Can't even see what the time is, though. That's another problem. I can't see what my lap times are. So I couldn't know. I mean, you can see the first 3 digits. Is that on stream as well? Yeah, I mean, it's on stream as well. It's not just a overlay that you can't see, you can see it too, because it's blocking the damn counter. Oops. I think I might be the highest ranked LMP2 in this, which means it's not going to be good for me, because it basically means podium or lose rating, which is not fun. Wait, it's probably split too, I think. Okay, that guy's in the pits. He's not going to improve any further. That's not a good lap by any means. Oops. Yo, I'm already on 32. Course. Right now. I'm already on course for 32 here. If I don't throw it away, that is. What split is this? What the fuck, man? No. Come on. Aww. Okay. Well, the tires are fine. Alright. Whew! Let's go. It's the overlay. That's why I locked up. Yep, it's over. It's over! Forked the track limits. Oh, not good. I mean, I can improve, but it doesn't really matter. 10th. The problem is, qualifying counts a ridiculous amount in this game. Like, it's way too valued, basically. Like, it's like 35 or 40% of the driver rating gain is just quali. So, that just sucks balls. God damn it. Nah, that's not enough. Terrible, terrible quali.
Lap 133.35.
Terrible qualifying. God dang it. What split is this? 2? It is. Okay. Fully loaded up. Hold on. Ugh. I'm old.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
Okay, that's not that. Something in the mood then.
Formation lap has started.
I have no idea what the fuck that graph is or how to disable it, but I'm gonna have to figure it out after the race. Oy, oy, oy. That's 56 liters. I can see the first lap, so that's fine. But yeah, I have no idea. Well, Callister, if you're still here, could you figure out for me what that frame time graph is, or who that belongs to? Whether that's Steam, AMD, or don't know. If it's don't know, it's Le Mans Ultimate.
Green flag, green flag.
Oh my. As there comes the P3s. My face is damaged. Whatever. Gotta do. Lol. My face is disfigured. I have damage to my nostrils. And Phillips is dead. Now there goes one geezer. That's like the worst thing that can happen if you like accidentally enable something. Oh fuck. Well, I hope it's gonna get wet. I don't think it will get wet, to be honest. Because on Friday I did 3 that weren't wet at all. And today we're doing, the first one wasn't wet, so maybe it's only the ones in the morning that are wet. And now, the evening races, they're dry. So they're lazy, they just like... make them be certain levels of wetness. That's the main thing here, is like I can't really overtake these guys unless they like make a mistake. You know, I mean, if someone like has a bad exit out of the last corner or something, then you know, I can brake much later because I use different brake settings than the standard brake settings for the LMP2. So I can brake later, harder. I still somehow don't lock it up a lot. That's another lovely thing about this car. You can't really lock it up. You know, if you lock it up, you gotta be like particularly stupid. But yeah. Used too much fuel that last lap. Motherfuckers. I mean, P1's gone. Everybody else is like sort of within reach. Yeah, basically like going to lap 15 if it stays dry will be the most important thing here. Relatively safe rejoin there from L. Hartley. You know, like if somebody makes a mistake out of the last corner, or the guy ahead of me makes a mistake into the last corner, then I can like overtake them. But you know, they're doing relatively decent laps here, 33.8. So I mean, it's high 33s, but it's like you need probably to be about 2 seconds a lap quicker to generally make an overtake. So Imola is very difficult to overtake. Even if you're quicker than the guy ahead, it can be very difficult to overtake because, as I mentioned earlier, you switch sides of the track so many times, so you can basically block the entire road with your car. That's the track limit, but I'll gladly take it. Got some dirt. I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt. Might as well start collecting track limits now. Save a slight bit more. Oh, fuck. Oh, thanks for that, mate. Now I got Hartley on my bum. I'm losing probably 3-4 tenths at least because of the front end damage. Oh, weather's changed. Nope, he dipped. He dips the wheel into the gravel. Two. Ugh. P1 to P4 are unfortunately breaking away and building a gap. There's a GT in the way. This is obviously another opportunity to overtake cars as during the lapation of the other cars. Oh. That's a P3. You can see that from a mile away. That is not one of us. Not one of us. Not one of us. Not one of us. Well, that is one of us. It is Gnipe. Oops. That guy is quick and he will come back. Woohoo. Damn. Did not expect that to get stopped. Oi! Did not expect that to be stopped. Okay, it's 4 seconds gap. To Lawman. I'm trying to save as much fuel as I can because every little bit, like, if I can't gain any time on the guys ahead because, you know, they're stuck, I try to, like, attack them, overtake them and stuff. Not much point there. Try to save as much fuel as I can. I think I should be able to get past the Lexus before the turn in. Just about barely. And that gave me a little bit of a point on C Foxy. Because he wasn't able to get through. And I've got a slight clearance there. I mean, it is only lap 7, we don't know if it's going to get wet, but... let's observe that for the future. Because I can't overtake these guys unless he makes a mistake, right? Or there's like a lapation error, lapping error. This doesn't sound as nice. I'm stupid as fuck. Well, I hope he just shit his pants. There's a way of psychological warfare, I guess. Obviously Hartley is... Oh. Foxy's now all the way back there. I'm gonna need Hartley as a protection against Gnipe, because I know Gnipe is quicker. Gnipe, I don't know what his actual name is. Or what his name is supposed to be. Oh my... But I need Hartley as a buffer state to the quicker guy. That's a track limit. I don't care. Actually, it isn't though. It's hilarious. Okay, 5 seconds now to Lawman. He is building on that gap. See? Here's the difference between this guy ahead and me. He braked straight behind the GT, whereas I went off the throttle and I saved fuel moving into the GT. Because I can't avoid him anyway. I might as well save fuel. I'll try something stupid. You cannot overtake there unless you have overlap. Like, unless you're next to the guy, you just can't. He's dead. He's dead this time. Oh my god. Okay. The first 4, they're just moving away gradually, so I think my best possible is 5th here. Unless they bungle up, or it starts to rain. It's bunga bunga time, baby. Hey! Look at this. Look at this absolute hell traffic. Sort of worked. Oh, the Knipe's dead. Okay. That's 1 position saved. Yeah, don't try it. Ouch. That's a level of suspension damage that you do not want to have. Okay, how do I not let this guy overtake me? Here's an idea. Ah, fuck, he moves over. Can I? God dang it. Well, gained 1, lost 1. God dang it. Oi. He did get a pretty damn good exit there. Now move, bruv. Move towards forward. There's 9 seconds on P4, bruv. Move. The worst thing that can happen is for somebody to be behind me, they overtake me, and then they slow down. It's like... actual idiot. Brain damage. Actual fucking brain damage. Okay. Holy fuck me. And of course he got away with it! Ow! What the fuck? What's that for? Jesus Christ, man. These are 10 seconds ahead of me. Great, great, great. Thank you, thank you. You're a great... Thank you, Hartley. You're extremely intelligent at this game. You're a very good driver. Definitely don't just... Oh, it is wetting. He's definitely not an absolute fucking goober. Now the problem is obviously, I now have damage in the wet, which is going to make this thing a lot less drivable, which means I'm going to have to push more, which is going to invalidate the entire point of me wanting it to be wet. So, yeah, that's awesome. tires. Don't repair, of course. Can't allow myself because I'm just gonna lose open positions. Yeah, I thank him very much for that excellent move. Obviously, he has to do it like right in front of me, so that I can't avoid him. Yeah, because you can't do that when you're 2 seconds ahead. So I can just like, oh, you can see me, dude. That's a lot of points. Ow. Foxy's in the pits. But it ain't even damp yet, mate. It's not even damp yet. You're gonna lose a couple of years here if you go to the wets. It is damp now. Still gonna lose out a bit. If the leader pits, I pit. If he doesn't, I don't. Because currently the rain's not bad. The wiper's not really going much. How much fuel do we need? 60. Oh, good. Phillips in the pits. Foxy's still in the pits. What the heck are you doing, mate? P1. Don't think he goes in yet. Oh, okay. You could see me from a fucking mile away, you intelligent creature. At least it's not more damaged, I guess. I'm just gonna pit now. Yep, okay, rain's starting to get heavier now. Wiper's going more. What the fuck am I seeing? Why is he backwards? 12 laps. Fuck. Why is he backwards? Gamers, why is he backwards? Okay. I'm gonna have an aneurysm in my balls. What's that? The fuck? All right. Guys, what? Stop right in front of me. Ugh, scary. Fuel usage critical. I don't think so, mate. We're not gonna go 25 laps. We're gonna go 24 laps because it's wet now. Besides, it's wet, so I'm gonna use less fuel, so I'll be fine. I should have thanked Hartley for his great maneuver, but alas. It's slightly wet now. I pitted at the right time, I think. Problem is, I have to deal with this fucking damage, so it's not going to be as quick in the wet. P8, man. What the hell? Foxy's 26 seconds behind me. Okay, that's good already. Push, bitch! Push! The leader's trying to brave it out on mediums somehow. Nah, he's switching now. How did he make it? Well, actually, it's fine. I was thinking, how did he fuel save that much? Well, we actually just pitted early without having to get to the point where fuel saving is even happening. Hartley's 20 seconds ahead. Fucking hell. See, that is how great stupidity is rewarded. 20 seconds. With 20 seconds, it's rewarded. With 20 fucking seconds. I think you have mediums on, mate. This game is supposed to also have like a wet driving line, where like you're quicker in the wet on a different line because there's no rubber, but I don't believe that. On Imola, it's like anything besides the line is not fast. P8, man. Yep. Jared. At least his name is not Jareb. At least his name is not Jareb. And DNF. And Jared is dead. Is that another P2? I think so. Took out the leader, lol. Think. Is it? Who is the other guy? Oh, it's Knight. Okay, so it's Knight's Labs. Okay, whatever. Doesn't. And Gorantis has lost quite a lot of time there. Okay, now we just need to look at the wet forecast. Collapse. I'm an idiot, actually. Let's go. Best I can hope for is Knipes is gonna drive away from me. But this is overtaking in the wet is really painful. Snap, 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 snap. I don't have that. Careful this corner though, again, with the damage on, well, this time the other wheel, so it's the exit that's now the problem, not the entry anymore. Here's the 47. What'd you do? What'd you do, buddy? What'd you do? What did you do? And Lolman is also now Crasheroni. Gorantis in the pits. Lowman's gonna be back on track soon. Kiersel is good. He beat me. So I don't think he's gonna have a issue here. You're in my fucking way, mate. Kyr's was losing some time. Quite a lot, actually. Blue fucking flags, mate. Just get the fuck out of my way. Thank you. See, he listens. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ugh, but don't fuck it up. Oh, pfft, he spun. I think he tried to react to what happened to me because I overshot it a bit, but then he just like... Bye-bye. Poor guy. Deserves better. 49, 59 from Lawman, 201 from Kier. If they keep doing laps like that, then I'm there. You know, because that's a 145. 3. If they keep doing 205s, then, you know. But they probably won't. You know, they're not that stupid. Oi! Rain has deceased. That's not good. That's a second. Oh, Kyrill's dead again. Like, big time dead. He's out of the gravel already. God dang it. It's kind of funny how basically everybody's losing time to me. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna be on 4.2, but... Well, that was 0.25! Well, that's hilarious. Yeah, they're doing 47s now. So I'm not gonna catch them. Not gonna catch him. Fucking Hartley, man. Just had to. Just had the bingo bongo right in front of me. Peace. P5. The fun part is I could still lose rating from this. Wait. Oh. Let's go. Please don't do anything fucking stupid. Okay, 9.5, that's fine. Hartley's losing time, but he's probably just stuck behind the GT or something. It's not good for me. 49, it's a good lap. Kyrill's dead again. Nice report. It's only 5 laps, so I need 2.5 seconds a lap on the guys ahead. Which I assume isn't happening. If I wouldn't have been yoinked by Hartley, I would be P1 or 2 right now. Just look at my pace in the wet and look at theirs. I would also have more pace in the wet because I wouldn't have a damaged car. And that wouldn't happen. But I know that that's gonna happen. Car control, buddy. Car control. Ugh. There's one thing I can. It's know when I'm throwing. 47. Yeah, I'm not gaining nearly enough on them. Still make it in 5 laps. 45 from Hartley. It's going too quick because I couldn't do a 144 now. 144.0, okay. Just gained 1 second, so it's not enough. Fucking damaged car, man. The dentist. Nope. Not gonna gain any more positions, unfortunately. Could have been, once again, easiest podium of my life, but Hartley said no. The thing is here, you can only accelerate when the steering wheel's straight again. Otherwise you spin. So many people fuck that up. Frickin' 2020 damage vision. Oh, Lohman has slight oops. Nice, just stuck. I mean, if Lohman and Hartley come together, I could. If Hartley's again, what could happen? Hartley is going quicker. 4 laps. I mean, the first two are also together. If they shaboink. Side by side in the wet. I would not do that, guys. The fuck, man? Ah, they went side by side in the wet and they're not dead. That's impressive. GG. That is genuinely impressive. Well, if the race was longer, but nothing's gonna happen. Damn, Foxy's 2 laps down now. It's crazy. Ugh, fuck that. I'll be fine. 0.25 only. Joke. That's nothing, bruv. They're too quick. I mean, they're obviously slower than me, but they're still too quick to catch them. What was that? It's like the most dentist moment that ever dentisted. Bunch of frickin' dentists, man. Come on, guys, have some fun. Have some fun up there. You're just a second apart. I know you want it. I know you want to smash. Just a second. Just one singular second apart. I know you guys want to get together and get into a hot, steamy room of joy and pleasure. Ugh, the damage to my brain. At least if I'm ow. Thanks, force feedback. Force feedback snap right there. Well, at least I don't think I'll lose rating, so that's a positive. I might. Nah, they're not gonna get together again, unfortunately. Crossover for mediums would be 38s. So it's like very far. It never dries. I mean, also in these races, silver and gold races, there's absolutely 0 point in switching to the mediums unless there's more than 10 laps left, because obviously you don't have tire warmers. So hot wets are still going to be quicker than ice cold mediums on a damp surface. Like, unless it's completely dry, I mean, you have the racing along that's dry now. Unless it's completely dry again, and there's more than 10 laps left, it's absolutely 0 point in going to the mediums again. Because they will not work. You will be driving, like, on ice for 3-4 laps at least. You're a bit slow, ain't you? How's the dentistry going, my man? Pick a side. Don't stay in the middle. Jared got lapped even. Gee. 52. Yeah, there's so many people in this race that just have no fucking clue how to race in the wet. Or are just not very fast in the wet. But, yeah. I guess a damaged car and a interesting heart-leading. Very difficult. Oh well. Yeah, it happened. Hold on. Where was that? Well, it's pretty much at the start, right? happened there? My face hurts at the start. And the Alpine. Ah, that happened. That's why my face hurts. Goes off. What was that? They're still behind me, I think. Meow. Let me get through. Look at this. There he gets past. I'm dead. Top 10. Yeah. Oh, I see what he did. Yeah. Like, what happens? He goes here on the curb right now. Like, the car's unsettled because of the curb. Right, so he goes up, the car bounces down, and now he goes on. Now he goes onto power, and the car just bounced off. So it obviously just it goes yeet. Oh boy, that's a bit unfortunate, isn't it? It will. I got badge downgraded because the guy crashed. Yeah. Who did I have contact with? Oh, it's probably when lapping, just dong dong. But yeah, I get it. Man, British. I got beat by the Britishers. Well, the other race has to be over now as well. The yeah, it just didn't happen. It just doesn't count. The Fuji race. That's a bit unfortunate, but oh well. It's life. 5. Where am I now? Hold on. Here. Got a couple of meters. Oh well. That will be that. Unfortunately, I couldn't do what I wanted to do, but I just went for it anyway. And it was alright. So, with that said, thank you for watching. And I will be back with another stream on, yeah, Friday. Okay, I guess. Yeah, as always. Anyway, until then, have a good one. Bye.